What's up, guys? We're back with another video. It's your boy Baby Mark Henry, and today we're going to talk about the problem that AEW is facing right now. And usually I don't talk about AEW because, when you talk about one company like WWE, then you bring up another company like AEW, it tends to be tribalism comes to a play. And I'm not gonna say I'm critical about AEW because there's some stuff I like about AEW, just like the wrestling. The wrestling is 100, is on point. Some of the other things I don't agree about with AEW, and I don't want to on my channel to be just people trashing AEW and stuff like that. But there is a problem it's more problematic than any other problem that AEW has right now, and it's the treatment of Swerve Strickland. Now you might say, what are you talking about? He's the AEW World Champion. I know, and we was all behind Swerve when he won that title. But there's another problem that they're facing, and it just don't make sense. If you all saw this week's episode of Dynamite, you might saw the match that Swerve had against Brian Cage. Amazing match. They gave them time. They put on a hell of a show. But the problem that I had with that was, where was AEW that night? They were in Washington, the home state of Swerve. Where was that match on that card? It was the last hour. It was the last match of, I believe, the first hour of the show. So you put the world. Mind you, it was an eliminator match, but still, Swerve is your champion. Why do y'all have him on the card in the middle of the show? Then you have the nerve to put a countdown, which really don't make no sense, because if you're in kayfabe and you telling me I got an hour before the AEW World Champion, his match to come on, that really didn't make no sense to me. But anyways, let's get off that subject. But you have Swerve in his home state town. You put him in the middle of the show. And if you was going to have him on a card, he's the AEW World Champion. Why not put him on first or put him on last? Matter of fact, he should have main evented the show. I mean, forget about being put on first. You have your champion in the middle of the show. That do not make sense. Now, why is that a problem? Because it's like we're seeing his fate being sealed right now, okay? We were seeing the future of how his championship run is going to go. Now, I've seen this a lot in WWE. This is how you can tell when a WWE champion is going to have a good title run or not. If you see the WWE champion every week and he's defending his title, you already know he's not going to have a nice title run. And just like Kofi Kingston, let's just give an example of that. Kofi was on TV every week, okay? And most of that time, he was defending that WWE. He was in matches. When you see a champion like that compared to Roman Reigns, where he doesn't show up on TV and he hardly defends, he's going to have a long title reign. But if you see the champion every week like that, now mind you, AEW was doing a little something different. You see him every week. He's not wrestling, but you see him every week. But the fact that they put him in the middle of the show, like he's not main eventing like he should, it just makes me to believe that at Wembley he's gonna drop the belt to Will Ospreay. Now, for the longest I was denying that. Like, nah, they're not gonna do Swerve like that. Why would they just put the belt on him just to lose to Will Ospreay? But now it's just all it's like, oh my gosh, I hope they're not going down that road, because even though he's the champion, they're not treating him like the champion, and it's frustrating. It's just like, why would you put the belt on? But I know why they put the belt on him, because he was so over that you could not ignore the fact that the crowd loves him, just like Kofi Kingston. Vince, as hard, and I'm pretty sure he did not want Kofi to be world champion, but he couldn't ignore the fact that the WWE universe was behind Kofi Mania, and he had no choice but to put the title on him because he was that over. It was the same thing with Swerve. Swerve got his own self over, and it's just this is reminding me of Kofi Mania again. It's just like, you put the belt on your biggest babyface draw just so you can get your new toy over. And Will Ospreay, and I got a lot of problems with Will Ospreay. Yes, he's a great wrestler. Yes, he puts on 5-star matches, but it's just, oh my god, like right now, it's like they're building Swerve up just so Will Ospreay can win the title at Wembley, and that's sick to me. Like, really? Swerve's title run. Oh my god. But enough about my issues with it. What do y'all think? Y'all think AEW was treating Swerve like the champion that he is, or you think is just they just put the belt on him because, you know, that's what the fans wanted, and the only reason why they put the belt on him was because they want Will Ospreay to get the belt at Wembley? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video, and let me know what other topics y'all want me to touch upon. Thank y'all.